I've heard Trump supporters say, what's the big deal about this impeachment? Trump was just being a politician with Ukraine. He wanted something. He delayed a little money to get it. I'm sure all politicians do it. The Democrats were just waiting to pounce on something that they could pin on him because they've had it out for him since the beginning. But there is a very big deal about this impeachment, and it's not the Bidens. The big deal is not about Ukraine at all. It's about Russia. And I know I sound like crazy conspiracy girl. And I know Trump supporters, if they're listening, are rolling their eyes right now, but please hear me out. I have no agenda against Trump or Republicans. I'm part liberal, part conservative. I'm an independent, and I'm not here to bash Trump. I'm here to wake people up to the dark truth that our president is somehow beholden to, or colluding with, or somehow involved in helping Russia. The Joe Biden part of this impeachment is not nearly as important as the part of the phone call where Trump is trying to get Ukraine to take the blame or do an investigation into the 2016 elections. At first, I was like, what the heck with the 2016 election? It's over, he won, let it go already. But do your own research. Trump wanted the president of Ukraine to announce publicly that Ukraine was starting an investigation that the Democrats, not the Republicans, and Ukraine, not Russia, was responsible for the hack into the 2016 elections. And if you're saying in your head, that just makes no frickin' sense, you're right, it doesn't. Why would this investigation matter so much that a president would withhold $400 million from a country desperate for money being attacked by Russia? An important part is the backstory that before Obama left office, he put major sanctions on Russia for meddling in the election. 8 different government agencies, including the Mueller report, without question confirmed that Russia interfered in our 2016 election. So in March of 2018, Congress, both houses, bipartisan, agreed to put more sanctions on Russia for meddling. The president was very reluctant to sign it, and that started people talking about why he wouldn't do or say something against Russia. So he did, and his back was against the wall, and so bam, more sanctions on Russia. But since then, Trump and Giuliani have been pushing and pushing to try and get Ukraine to start this investigation. Now ask yourself, who benefits the most if Ukraine takes the blame for meddling in 2016? If Ukraine takes the blame, the last batch of sanctions against Russia that Trump very reluctantly signed and the batch of sanctions that Obama signed go away. Okay, now ask yourself, who else benefits? If Ukraine takes the blame, Trump validates his presidency, he was right, Russia was a hoax, no one helped him get elected, he gets to say, I am the chosen one, re-elect me, and hey, now let's lift those sanctions and apologize to Russia.
I apologize.
What if all ties lead back to Russia? And I know this sounds crazy to some of you, but there is a way to put this whole Russia debate to bed once and for all. If the president has any ties, history with, allegiances to Russia, there is one document to prove it or disprove it, and that is his tax returns. Is there a deeper, darker reason that the president is fighting so hard not to release his tax returns? Trump supporters, if you really believe that this Russia thing is a hoax and there's a witch hunt against this president, then help encourage the release of these tax returns, because while it might prove that he's not the billionaire that he claims to be, it also might prove or disprove that he has or doesn't have allegiances to Russia. These 2-minute takes are weeks of me researching countless sources and fact-checking and cross-checking, and I know I still sound like crazy conspiracy girl, but please prove me wrong. Until the next 2-minute take, I'm Gina Fant-Simon, and I say country over party, state over party. Let's all wake up together and be curious, not angry. Thank you, and please be kind in your comments.